Hello, welcome to another Alpha Strike We Play video. We're doing an unboxing.
Yes.
What have we got, Tarron?
You have the BattleTech Initiative deck.
Yes.
Which is pretty cool. There's some funky little extra bits and pieces to put into your games. So let's have a look.
Yes.
I swooshed with the deck.
You swooshed with it.
Look at me go.
Swoosh your deck.
Massive swoosh. Open that.
See how good this
Sucker
new
up.
blade is.
I heard some cardboard smack then. Put that away safe.
What are you saying? I'll cut you next.
Yeah, we don't want you romper stompering all over everybody.
Wow, okay.
So if I understand correctly, this is just it's a deck of really cool bits and pieces on cards that alter the way the game plays.
Pretty much. Oh, wow, okay. So we have, nice box, we have the initiative deck rules. Talks about the suits and the faces. There is a, oh wow, okay, there you go. Unequal number of units example for the initiative deck. Alternate initiative, basically. It's, instead of just rolling 2d6 and whatever,
Yeah.
you flip a card, I believe that's how it goes. And then whatever it says on there, you just do it.
Shuffle the initiative deck, flip over the top card of deck and place it on the table face up. Then you flip over the next card and place to the right of the first card. Repeat this process until at least all initiative cards are laid out, showing the initiative order for the turn. Ah, okay. Starting with the card on the left, player or formation with the matching number. Yeah, so that when we did that Perth Miniature Gaming Group, when we did that tournament thing when we went up there,
Yes?
they were using a card deck as well for the initiative. So
Because there's so many players. Which is
too
what
many
we've
players, so they just had, everybody had a card and you flip over the card. So this is the same sort of thing. Everybody's given a card from a suit, and then they go through and you flip over a deck from a card from the initiative deck, and if that matches your thing, then it's your turn at that point. And it looks like you put them all out at once, so that's interesting. But what they also have is, so you've got the standard card thing, so you've got the 9 and the, is that the Steiner Fist?
That's the Steiner Fist. There's some
Okay.
here that are Steiner Fist as well. I've got the Draconis Combine.
And that's, is that Free Worlds?
Yep.
Yay, look at me
Sons.
go! And the Capellans, yes?
Capellan. Yep.
Yep. Alright. Haha!
Can I have the blue one? Or you can put the blue ones with...
Blue ones with those.
There you go. Thank you. Keep them all together.
There's the Purpell.
Right.
Purpell. Und the Greens. And then you have 2 special Star-Lord ones. So what you basically got is a standard deck of cards, but they've mucked around with what's on them. So there's 13 in each suit, there's 4 suits, and you've got 2 Star-Lord. Is it 4 suits or 5? There's 5 suits.
5.
Yep. And then you've got the 2 Star-Lord cards as well. Yeah, so if the game contains more than 13 players or formations, use of multiple suits for the initiative cards and the initiative deck will be required. So basically you're giving people a card and you're going, okay, so that's you, and then a different, the others are shuffled in and you flip them over, and when the ace comes up, it's my turn, or that formation's turn. That's pretty cool. That match the number of recipients. For example, if there are 7 players, set aside the ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 from the suit. Shuffle those cards and randomly deal them face up to the players. These are their initiative cards for the duration of the game. Players should place their initiative card where it can be clearly seen, such as at the top of a record sheet or Alpha Strike card of the associated unit or units. Next, select a different suit. As before, extract the cards from that suit to match the number of players or formations. This becomes the initiative deck for the duration of the game.
Yeah.
So yeah.
For your Royal Rumbles and all that sort of thing,
Yeah.
where it's everybody on everybody.
You've got less than 13 people. You take one deck of cards. You take out the number, so you've got 5 people playing. You take out ace to 5. You shuffle them up, and you give them one. You get that one, and 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 then you take another one, and you take ace through 5 out, and you shuffle that up, and then you flip it over. Number 5 goes first. Easy.
Yep.
Easy.
Useful.
Yeah. But what they've done is they've got some extra cool bits on these cards. So, what is that? The 5 of Federated. If steady shot, if selected unit does not run or jump, it gains a -1 modifier to all attacks.
Whoa, nice. So number 5. So I've got the Capellan deck, and number 5 is different. This one says bait and switch. One friendly unit may reduce its MP by 2 in exchange for a +1 target number modifier applied to all attacks against them.
Wow, that's pretty good.
That is kind of cool.
Yeah.
That'd be useful for assault mechs, because they generally don't get high enough modifiers. And if they're just going to stand there, you just play that card.
Yeah.
I mean, technically they're still paying MP, so they'd have to get a shooting modifier. Anyway, they're all different. They're all different. So the number 5. What's number 5 on this? Federated Suns. Battlefield support. Gain 6 BSP to use on aerospace or artillery battlefield support. Battlefield support must be used this turn with the points spent during the initiative phase. BattleTech Manual, page 75 to 79. Okay, so you get some freebies. Call in some airstrikes and stuff. That sounds very very them.
And then you've got this, so you have the standard ace to 10 for the suit, and then you've got an L, an M, and a D, which are your picture suit, picture cards, usually Jack, Queen, King. And they've got some really funky stuff on them. So we've got Dead to Rights. Selected unit applies a -3 modifier on all attacks.
Oh!
Until this card is activated, the player's units reduce their MP by 1. So
it stays there,
yeah,
and you suffer the penalties, but as soon as you play the card, you get the benefit, and then they get faster.
Yeah.
Again. Okay, that's interesting.
Deck preparation and dealing. Separate the initiative deck cards by suit. Pick a number of suits and Star Lord cards as appropriate for the number of card recipients. Once all players have initiative cards starting with the highest card, players possessing a jam transmission card must announce if they will activate it. Once any jam transmission cards have been activated, players announce they are activating their initiative card to utilize its effects. So, each suit has a slightly different favor. After all units are deployed, separate the initiative deck cards by suit. Pick a number of suits and Star Lord cards as appropriate for the number of card recipients. Each suit has a slightly different favor. Set aside the rest of the cards. Cards chosen become the initiative deck. Shuffle the initiative deck and deal 1 card to each recipient.
Wow.
Yeah, you can get jam transmission ones, which I don't think I've seen there anyway. And then it goes into how each one happens and what it does, and then you've got the Star Lord cards as well. So this card wins initiative. In the end phase, remove this card from the game. Discard all initiative cards, including environmental effects, and reshuffle the initiative deck.
Oh, wow.
Cannot be targeted by jam transmission. So yeah, there's some in there that actually influence like the weather and all that. So there's a blizzard, I'm pretty sure I saw.
Yeah.
And there's probably others that change the weather and things. And this is...
There we go. Number 7 for the Draconis Combine. When it rains, environmental effect, moderate rainfall. So it starts having moderate rainfall on the battlefield. And that goes away when this card goes away.
Yeah.
You use cards to...
And then it's got page references so you can see where the actual rules are for moderate rainfall.
So BattleTech manual and...
Is that...
TOAR. Which one's that?
Is that TACOPS?
Tactical operations, maybe. Yeah, it must be.
I don't know. I know
Page
rainfall and stuff is in
57.
there, but I don't know if that's referencing.
We did talk about it.
Did we?
In a recent video.
Light hail,
No.
fog,
Maybe it's not it. Maybe it's different.
rain. There's a moderate rainfall on page 59.
Okay, maybe
Is
that.
it moderate rainfall? Yeah. So these are this is probably the Game Department Combat or something, I think.
Could be a new one.
TOAR is one of the newer books. I mean, it's makes
probably
sense
the
that they
same
would
rule.
reference the newer books because they're for the newer system. They came as part of the Kickstarter.
Yeah,
so.
but moderate rain's still in there, so...
So all units apply a +1 2-hit modifier to all weapon attacks. Moderate rainfall automatically includes all modifiers and effects of mud in any clear, depth 0 water or dirt road hex. And mud gives you like movement modifiers and things.
Probably side slip through it.
Yeah.
Skidding and stuff. Whee!
Yeah, we'll have to go a bit
cool.
more in depth on environmental effects
Yeah.
at some point. But this is cool. I like this.
It's a cool concept. I'm glad I got them.
Yeah.
For us to try it.
And that's
But,
I've been thinking about this sort of thing, like trying to get some sort of. It's kind of a random thing, but it's also a little bit of skill base because you have to decide which card you want to use and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
I'll probably talk about it in another video at some point. But this is the kind of thing that can make your games more interesting.
Indeed.
And get, especially for newer players. Like if you're just sitting there and pounding on each other, it's fun, obviously. But for newer players, sometimes that sort of thing can get a bit dull. When you've got these sort of like selected unit chooses 2 weapons during attack declaration, increase total weapon damage by 5 for each. How cool is that? You by skill or blind luck managed to get a 9 in there, and you go, oh, and suddenly your turn is that much more exciting. You know,
That is pretty cool.
it's cool.
Oh, we have one as well. Bravo Zulu. So I now need to go out and get the heavy Gauss rifle, which does 25 at short range. We'll add 5 to that.
That'll be good for your
For giggles.
Atlas scouting lance.
Yeah, that's right.
Dear. Oh, there's a Jan's transmission.
Yeah,
Select
so
another
they'll
player's
have it.
initiative card or environmental effect. That card's effects do not apply this turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's cool.
Friendly units. Ooh, friendly units receive +1 to consciousness rolls and are not subject to force withdrawal, demoralization, or morale checks this turn.
Ooh, we found something in the glove box that was good.
That's pretty cool. Nice. I reckon these are cool. They're very cool. I mean, steadfast BattleTech players, like full-on BattleTech players, might find them a bit gimmicky.
Yeah, but
But-
that's what it is, technically. It's a bit of fun. You know?
Yeah, to get a bit of spice, a bit of fun into your games. This is a cool little thing. And like I say, I've had a few ideas along this route that would involve like drafting for things, but I'll talk about that later. But this, I like that.
good
I think
idea.
they did well with that. And if you've got beginner players, it's not a bad idea to give them a crack with something fun like that, you know?
The card's not too bad. It's like a thin, you know, it's just got like a glossy finish on it. So I would be just putting those into some nice sleeves and then they're all
Yeah.
good.
And if you've got a deck of normal cards, it wouldn't hurt to give them a backing because they're only like normal card thickness,
Yeah.
like playing card
they're very
thickness.
thin.
So giving them a little extra
They're nice.
strength in that sleeve would not be a bad move.
If you want to look after it, I mean, you just spend $5 on a bunch of sleeves and then voila, you know,
Yeah.
they're taken care of. It's
$5 on some sleeves and a couple of dollars on a deck of playing cards, and put the cards in behind these on the sleeves,
you what? Yeah.
and you'll have a more solid. You won't get as much bending and stuff. Very groovy.
There we
I
go.
like them.
BattleTech Initiative deck.
We'll have to give them a crack
Bit
at
more
some
fun.
point.
Yeah, definitely. So here you go. So if you've used this before, maybe let us know how it went.
Yep.
I think everyone would want to know. So leave some comments there. That'd be cool.
If you got one in the Kickstarter, give them a shot and let us know how it went.
Yeah. Subscribe, please. I think it'd be good. It'd be good.
Keep commenting.
For us to grow.
Keep enjoying the videos.
That's it. Yeah, we can make more. Just let us know what you'd like to see more of, and we'll put it in the plan.
Crack on with
Put a lot of
it.
stuff in.
Give it a shot.
That's it.
I want to try them out.
Thank you very much, and we'll see you in the next video.
Bye, guys.
Bye.